I'm Karen Nelson. I used to be Iverson. I'm a forward on the 1965 girls basketball team.
Dale Sorensen, the coach.
I'm Carla Hill Brown, and I was known as one of the twins and played forward.
Sharon Tyler Hansen. I was a forward, I was a sophomore. Kind of the baby on the team, I guess. I don't know. I remember passing the ball to Carla a lot. We had a great time.
The road to the 1965 Girls State Basketball Championship began a year in advance for the South Hamilton Hawkettes. They lost a heartbreaker to West Monona in the 1964 championship game and were determined to return for a title.
I wasn't suiting at that time, and I just remember just being sick and watching the kids, you know, their reaction. And I thought, man, I can't wait to get home and start shooting and see if we can't get this fixed and get it done the next year.
I can remember Coach Rasmussen and Coach Sorensen talking to us at probably our very first practice, and there was nothing but go get it.
Looking through one of our manager's scrapbooks, Sandy Peterson, she's no longer here, but she had written out that we had said the quote, "We'll be back."
The Hawkettes came into the state tournament undefeated, ranked #1 in the state all season long. They rolled over many of their opponents and found ways to fight through the close ones.
Anytime you have a perfect season going, there's a lot of pressure, and there was a lot.
Being ranked #1 all year, every game, if I recall this right, the gym would be packed. And I don't care if it was away or at home, it would be packed. And when we would come to get ready, there'd be lines outside waiting, you know, for the doors to open, and not everybody would get in. So we had such community support.
I can just kind of remember feeling like a bit of a veteran, you know, that we had been there. We knew our way around, we thought, you know, downtown, going to the hotel, going to Bishop's, of course, that was the highlight. So we felt fairly comfortable, and I think I went down with a purpose. You know, it wasn't just to enjoy the city and have a good time, although we did, but we went down with a purpose to try to win the thing.
There were 16 state tournament teams at that time and no class divisions. For the most part, small schools like South Hamilton dominated the girls' game. They faced Valley of West Des Moines in the final.
Sharon Tyler, Carla Hill, Linda Mortensen. Screen shot, Hill, as they match points.
Valley and South Hamilton traded jabs early on. By the end of the third quarter, the Hawkettes pulled away.
Tyler, South Hamilton on a scoring rampage now as they start to break it open. 53-41.
You know, we were so well prepared, and credit to Dale. I mean, our practices every day, I mean, we worked on the fundamentals. It was a scrimmage every day. Oh, this is fun. It was, you know, we put in the hard work. It was the basics, it was the fundamentals, and I think that made the difference.
And we worked all year round. I'm sure we all had basket hoops out on our farms and did a lot of shooting out there during the summer, did a lot of running.
When the final buzzer sounded, South Hamilton had earned its first and only Girls State Basketball Championship, beating Valley 61-47.
I would say amazing, surreal, years of hard work, and it all came to fruition. It was just an amazing moment.
Yeah, I think the celebration, you know, the minute it's over and we're all running out onto the floor, and once you've accomplished that objective, it's pretty special.
There was pressure, so it was kind of like, you know, we finally did it, and you know, it was a nice feeling, and again, just with all the support we had, just to, you know, let them know we finally brought it home.
I think mission accomplished. You know, I think we knew going in what we wanted to get done, and I think it was a real feeling of satisfaction that, you know, when you set a goal and you reach it, and we all had that same goal, that was pretty cool.
In the 5 decades since that South Hamilton title, the game has changed. The players and coaches have changed too. But the memories of that championship season still lead to smiles and a lot of pride for what they accomplished.
Well, I think it was the hard work and never giving up, you know, and you carry that all through your life, you know, because you get in different situations, but you just had the determination to work hard and work through it, and again, you know, keep going for your goals and not give up.
Just the willingness to persist, keep going. So that's probably what I took away from it.
There's not a single thing that you do in life that you probably don't approach without teamwork. Whether you're working as a teacher or you're working as parents raising your family, working in your church, working in your community.
And I think the relationships that you're able to make because of athletics. You know, you're not always going to win. And you do have to learn, like, we all came together, and that's kind of what you try to do as a coach, is can you take a group of kids that are very different in their own ways, even though there's a lot of similarities, but can you get them to come together and form one common goal? And then when you accomplish that goal, it's pretty special.